is to actually picture how the other Ghanaian lives. And it's an important exercise, because if indeed we're going to answer the question of whether we can lock down or not, somebody has to map and model the life of the typical, average, urban dwelling Ghanaian. Because I think, well, this is my opinion, I'm happy to be educated, I think in the villages and rural areas, they actually have less of a logistical headache when it comes to the potential of a lockdown than we do in urban centers. The spread of the disease is also less in rural areas. So the real problem, the big problem here is in our big sprawling urban areas, and we have to start modeling the living of an urban dweller and figure out whether there is a way to ensure that that urban dweller can stay away from society for 2 weeks without perishing, or without, getting desperate and hitting the streets in a rampage to find food for his wife and children, or or her husband and children, or whatever.
But because you're talking about staying away for 2 weeks, there's a bit of a research that's been conducted by
coronavirus spread. Expert outlines 4 things government should consider before declaring a lockdown. Minority backs calls for nationwide lockdown in response to coronavirus pandemic. And mixed reactions greet possible lockdown. Other online stories today, we'll start with citynewsroom.com. Coronavirus, government to test all contacts traced to infected persons. COVID-19, don't return yet. Kwewu Traditional Council to natives living elsewhere. BBC.com has coronavirus travel. China bars foreign visitors as imported cases rise. And a record number of Americans file for unemployment. It's a big blow to their economy. So we'll be talking about this later today. And what we're going to do is we're going to lay out the conversation into very visible pillars. What will be the economic implications? What will be the security implications? What will be the public health implications? What will be the implications on utilities? And by the end of this conversation, we will give everybody who has a part to play in this decision as much of the reality as possible, so that a decision can be clearer, especially to those whose job it is to decide. All right, peeps, thanks so much. And we're back with even more on this conversation, so stay tuned for that. Right now, though, let's gear up for the BBC News, brought to us by the kindness of Fidelity Bank, believe with us, and Shell Club. Get more.